Hello, hello, welcome in. Right, we are going to be running the new addition to SAO Floor 17. Let's go ahead and get started here. Hope everybody's having a great time. Please, if you enjoy this video, please drop a subscribe, like, and comment on the post. I greatly appreciate it. Floor. Oh, they got bouncing between the floors here. Stay on your toes. A rescue request. It's like one of these one area that's not a mistake. What else? I don't know if it's doing by asking less. Oh, no, oh, other level. Right, you guys. Not doing my duties, I got to see it. No area just on the other side on my part, or just after them explore land. I need to check it out for myself. That always Popeye has a strategy guide author, you know. What should I do? Job. Not money. Only level to this certain territory. Oh,
よろしくね。僕が行く。
We're trying to move faster. Yuki!
わかったわ。
There's people in the laboratory. Over. Still reflecting here. The old stone. Waiting. It was right to run away to save your life. Wrong fight, knowing that you'll die. It's hard to say. I got these questions even had one right answer. Depends on the person and the place. I may not even give you a way to guess. Keep me. Go! We're on 17th floor. Strategy guide. Near the volcano of Guinea. Now that you mention it, I just there was a volcano called that. What was that? Well, we're on a rescue mission. Well, the students be really worried that they can Earth. We need to go save them as soon as we can, if we possibly can. Let's split up the work, even if they move to safety. Make them in no time to eat foot around. Imagine if someone dies. Okay, you're right. Okay, then either voter or I continue with that state of the land. You keep care of what we normally do. It's amazing thing how could we not use that power of your spirit. He doesn't mind. Let's do this. Okay, then let's hurry. Next, Martha. This way. Ooh, dinosaurs. We got dinosaurs. Alright, look over there. Dinosaurs. Here we go. Beat the dinosaurs. There's one out. It's better to do this in solos. Oh, we got 2 left. It's 2. Let's go. First battle then. See what's next. Close one wasn't up order. Idiot. It respawned. On the beacon, it came back even tougher than before. What exactly are these monsters? Another runaway forward. Right, sorry, I haven't introduced you yet. I'm You're hey alert. I guess that we last met when we fought on the 56th floor. I'm going to say hello as a fellow assault team. Right, thank you for your help. Acting great to meet you too. Oh, deal. So you're looking for some partner? I do. But since I got here, I wandered around in search of someone stronger than me. So you were looking for Turkey is just right. Strong people in the assault team. It's awesome. Get someone who knows the master and defend all. They wanted to meet even more strong people like mother. Now I give back. whatever I can. Go rid my school of fighting. Thank you. Let's talk all the time. Here on out. We're both salty members after all. Hmm. That's like fancy documents and that starting. You can have one from that. Oh, I knew it. But thank you. They are on the side of the middle of the end. You know, at the end, I just started making that too. I heard it. I only heard this secondhand myself. The opinion in back then, the assault team came. The assault team first came here. Yeah. With the basketball team that came, all them off, they kept the name because all of them had to together the longest. Also, smoke and flows suddenly erupting. The ground and even sharp regions all fatal enough to kill 10 times over. And the duo ninjas who let the wall run past most obstacles wouldn't even think they'll hear. On an actual dangerous trip, you'd be stuck on the other side even if you made it there. No way to teleport. Wouldn't be that figure yet the other side wasn't that playable. Playable or wasn't a land that traveling swordsmen could explore. It was a massive fence made by creators to keep us from wandering in. Nothing had been going past it. Oh, you know, when I was still wondering, I did drop by this vault briefly. I should have talked about it as the ends of the world. I think felt the same way. We didn't come rushing in, and there was another painful instance that made us all hesitate. A painful instance because all of it seemed to want to stop. But the volcano leader, what happened? There was a rising guild on the verge of joining the assault team. Since they were IRL or old acquaintances, they were bullying. Jan, the target of the bullying, couldn't take it. He sent Argo a text, a magic item, and then he vanished. Argo got us all to search for him, but something found him just he left from the volcano. We quickly called out to him, but what a terrible story now. Betting the heartless monster that bullied him got off scot free today. Well, we made all the traveling swordsmen around Shannon. They were shut off from goods and information. The only gamer or experienced adventurer of the bunch was Jan. The rest of the guild just skated by on its feet. Eventually went off on some reckless night saying we'd have to recognize their friends, but they all got surrounded and eaten. It was a terrible situation. We couldn't save anyone. Talking about the volcano felt off limits, and we eventually forgot about it. Sorry to make you relive that. It was wrong to say that after I brought it up, but let's just focus on finding them for now. Hey, you're pretty good at clearing a thicket. Not your first time? Well, I've been able to go all around when I first arrived here, so I explored everywhere, especially nature. Guess I picked it up then. And you're way better than me swinging that thing in this cramped area. It's hard enough, but you're mowing everything down. But you know, I am a farmer. My family grew wheat, so harvesting with the side is my specialty. We do know how to reap what we sow. Well, farmers are amazing. Forget about just clearing the path, I can clear the way to the next village with my farmer power. Hiya! But did I really just get us to the next village? Was there one hidden past the thicket? I guess that makes sense, but I didn't imagine people live past the ends of the world. There are those are people. There are people here. You're right, but I don't recognize them. Do they not belong to any group? Outsiders, no, they can't be. It's impossible, but those are unmistakably people. Hold on, aren't you people too? Whatever. We're looking for someone right now. Have you seen a pair of outsider girls?
ごめん。
Sorry for barging in here unannounced. We're here after we received a message asking for help. So if there's anything you know, knock it off. Let's say they're here for a reason. And no need to treat them like enemies right off the bat. But sorry about the villagers, and I'm afraid nobody's seen those two. You look for everyone would be talking about it if they did. Oh no, hurry back into your homes, everyone. Alright, you two get inside. Oh, wait, those two are... This is no time for that. They'll get gobbled up if we just abandon them.
問題ないよ。
Don't worry, we'll be okay. You can just focus on getting safety. We'll buy the time you need. But
僕頑張るよ。
don't worry, we're really tough. That's right. Okay, Yuki, let's do this.
せや。まだまだやれるよ。
Getting serious now. We're not even close to tired yet.
そこだ。
And don't come back.
助かったよ。
They are showing radar. You're a real isolator. Glad we could drive them all back. You're not bad either, Yuki. Another reminder that there are still a bunch of people out there who are stronger than me. Ha! What have you done? Steve? No, these two just wanted to help us out. This is all your fault.
そんな。
What do you mean? We didn't do it. Your fault, 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 your fault. Knock it off already. So what did you want us to just abandon the people who were slow to run? They would have died, you know. That's how it is, and yes, they die, they die. That's right, let them do what they do. And they'll leave happily. Even if we suffer loss, we might have been able to come to an agreement. Even that would be impossible now. What are you talking about? That's just terrible. You lost your minds. You know we're talking about your fellow villagers, right? You can never understand. It's over for us now. This whole place is doomed. It's here. It's really here. Lord Tarkus. Sacrifices will bring you sacrifices at once. Some of the adorn right away. Hey, no, stop. We're not doing this anymore. You need to forget about the adorn, about the temper. Shut up, please. Ignore this cool rambling. I beg you to calm your anger. Hold on. Are you able to understand some of what we're saying?
なるほど。
Maybe you must be really smart.
ごめん。
So then, I'll start by saying sorry. I apologize for entering your territory and for killing your dinosaur followers. We'll leave this place right away, so please don't hurt these villagers. They haven't done anything wrong. Yes, you're right. I can't blame you at all for being angry at us. We invaded your space and we got so violent here, whatever the reason. But even so, we just can't watch these people got to get hurt. I don't want to have to fight you, so I'm not laying my life down here either. Yeah. Tough, but I'm only getting started. I'm going out. More feet than just group strength time. So you're fast, just defending against you stuff enough. More than just defend. Like this.
そんな。
Been moving around just as fast as before. No, no. Yeah. See? Let's run down, man. You're not going to survive the fall from all the way up here. On to the next part. Two parts to this. Man. We'll probably just do one part here tonight. And then do another part later on. I need everyone's attention, so this guy is in love with. Hey, stop it. I mean, you tell us. You're a boy, aren't you? Well, sorry, I can hear you. Let's say it for you. I swear. You can actually lose what to say it yourself. I swear, well, please. You have to meet a girl who takes him. The nurse is running early. Some Romeo you are. Loser. Yeah. He's going to spare his name. He's going to show up to the girl he likes. He's no loser at all. They can act like that he actually has good. Hear that? Stop it. Oh, stop. Yeah. Get out of there, man. No. Stop. Come on. Take it easy. Wake up.
おはよ
Going this early in the morning.
う。
Aren't you acting a little too worried? I don't have suspicions so far. About that floor, right? It'll be too late if something happens. We have to keep this world from breaking for our own sake. I'm serious about this. I'm going back to bed. You go ahead and do whatever you want. You're the one who ought to be going out for observation. I mean, we did make friends here in this world. You can do that. Well, 17th floor. I think the edge is what goes in the secret document. So, what's this crap? How much your time is this? You're the next sacrifice. All the fear must have driven her crazy. Typical adorned woman. Hear that? Give up on this already. Stop wasting pictures for order. Stop it, please. It's been your document alone. Isn't enough to be lying. I at least need to finish the product too. There's nothing got to tell you. You don't need any of your own techniques. Those stupid drawings are free. You know, it'd be less of a waste if we just depress that and melted it down right here. Daddy. Just a little bit of strength burning for a little bit. I guess this world is no different then. Hey, and who do you think you are? Never seen you around here. But who cares? Anyone who's in the way just ought to disappear. What you getting so heated about? But yes, you're right. Anyone in the way should vanish. By that I mean you. Do you have any idea who you're picking a fight with? Someone's going to end up dead if something breaks out here. I absolutely agree, so I guess you're going to die here. Do I think you can act all high and mighty just because you got a huge axe? This won't end well for you. First off, I wish like you shouldn't be hauling that thing around. We'll chop some wood or something. Don't hurt your back. Now I fear you think it's around one hand, right? But yeah, maybe I will chop something down. Someone needs to die. You were so confident about that earlier, so I guess I should kill at least one or two of you. I got this. Thank you, Mighty. Like, you be someone who came from the outside? Oh dear, I'm sorry. Keep thinking you're not asking me questions. That's not something I really care about. I'm not expecting some kind of reward. Bye. Meanwhile, okay, now stick with these stuff. Maybe that was a close one. Yuki, Yuki. If I can't blame her. Alright, hold on. I'll find some sort of village and a village. Are you okay? How much the rest of you are. Glad that you two are both okay. Made it out before any damage creature found you first. Oh, shoot, I heard some other showed up here, but just It's still just been so long since I've seen anyone else. What a shock. Looking there is Yuki. Alright? We've never talked before, but I have seen her hunting from afar. I'd say she's really strong. Asked me to bring this here. Here you go. The potion you wanted. Have her drink it once she wakes up. Try to make you bring it all this way. Been a big help in lots of ways. I'm your weapons. I'm glad you're both okay and made it here. Before any dangerous creature found you first. Oh, I'm sorry I had to give you my name. Ada Peppermont, a humble farmer, but I now go around with what's known as the assault team. Ada, well, I'm Jenny. It's a little complicated, but I'll find myself living here. Sorry I've never helped with more progress. Now that I'm meeting the other players, just let me know if I can do anything to make it up for that. Make up for that. And help you beat the 100th floor. No, I forget about that. We need this girl to drink the potion now. It seems like somewhat good. You give it to her once she wakes up. She's awake. Thank you. We're lucky we found someone who'd give us some of their medicine. Like you never had. Like you can never possibly enough, you know. You mean put it in your room for it? I mean, I guess some people do restorative crystals in their belt pouches. Tell me you somewhere challenge run on a death game that the Sultan's able to take it. It's that easy now. Sheesh. Or no, unlike you, I'm unable to use command documents. I must be very convenient, but I must have to use my pockets. You're sounding like an NPC right now. Are you role-playing an argument or something? I don't understand the tips. Regionalism, NPC means local, right? Yes, I suppose I am. Not local to this world, but I was born in the floating castle. I'm from a town called the Seal. Now I live in Lucille's castle. So you really are an NPC. Oh, the assault team's doing some cool stuff these days. I see. I can't believe it. So that's what's been happening. I didn't even have a clue. Well, we should message the friends. Here we can bartering with a pretty powerful company. Well, I'm sorry I can't use magical tidings either. It should be fine once you usually wakes up, but what should we do? Still no reply from Yuki. We were able to get those people to safety, but yeah, let's go, barter. You gotta find some clues. Praying mantises. Oh. Ah. Sorry, I didn't. Did I hurt you? I switched out and it, it's okay. I'm not going to infect you. I'm just by touching you. No, stay back. It's fine. You don't have to worry. So, you get hurt somewhere. You're running her dead and confused. God, and after school and then again after the fall. She must have been terrified. we? I heard the same from the Ida just now. Getting the details makes me realize how much of a mess things really are. Things are out there.
よかった。
Wait, look for you. I regret not trying to stop you earlier now. Again, have you been in this ever since the incident? I happened to fall into a safe zone with a little HP left. I wandered here, wanting to live after all, and life saved me. I can't go back over the volcano, even if I could. I never wanted to. I figured I could live as this village's guardian, so.
なるほど。
As guardian, you must be pretty confident in your skills then. Rumors did say that you could even become an assault teamer. He was a guild player, but sounds like his level in gear wasn't first rate. He wasn't in the assault team after all. Even said he was weak, but not a weakling. He used his skills and clever techniques to overcome some powerful monsters through tactics. Kinda embarrassing. I'm just doing this because I felt sympathy for the adorned here.
なるほど。
They called. This means the other village you found also was also an adorned settlement then. Oh no, that's the tempered village. That if they're upstream of the wetlands, there's no mistaking it. What adorned tempered? Are these like different planes or something? Not exactly Lapis and everyone else living around here. They all belong to the lot of people. That's one of them yourself if you want details, Lapis. You were listening just now, right? Could you explain? Whoa. Powerful weapons. So they know what it's about. That's what they really wondered. Riptide. But the mistake. Very styling. Oh, you wasn't for that. Now we got to this place ourselves. Very recent development. And has been strangely active as of late, both in strength and number of eruptions. Because of the 100 incident you just talked about. I matched it perfectly, in fact. And I'll be officially played. If you feel what all entirely on. It's known for all the science from biology to culture. It's been left untouched, so I gave it the name. Fortified Isolated District. Left my kids here. That way they don't expire. A walking mushroom. What the fuck is outside? I'm gonna do this. Spinning. I'm gonna use up nice and fast and get the job done. But wait. Finish the district. You're all still alive. I'm just glad you're okay. I can't believe that happened to you when you were trying to defend our homes.
問題ないよ。
First time, nobody died, so it all worked out in the end. I had to say, you sure are carrying that a lot. Planning on holding a party here or something? Was or rather aid for the residential district, and not just food. They're doing need ore for their smithing. It is okay for someone in your faction to be doing, and yet I guess you're one of the tempered, right? Because what happened earlier, it seems like the temper don't think too much of the adorn, though you seem to be an exception. Part of the resistance. Christian Saul saying that aid is out of consideration for the adorn, but it did cause issues. Hold on, I can accept this adorn and temper stuff. But right now you bring up a resistance I can see. Sorry, this must be confusing. Seems like you heard most of the story from Lapis. I do owe my saviors an explanation. Our clan consists of 4 groups. You already know that the tempered and the adorned are also the dealers and traders. Parts of the equipment making good process. Our work here has changed since coming here, but factions still remain. Now that we're hidden away from humanity, we have no people to trade with. Instead, we have to deal with frenzied creatures. And so, that's why at Lapis, well, I get it. Not like you can just drive off crazy people, crazy powerful and violent monsters whenever you want. I kind of understand that myself. But for doing what you can to change, that she's trying her best to change our situation. Which is why she's part of the resistance. This that bossy seeming lizard who's mad about her getting in their way. Of course, not just him. In the end, he's subject to Targus. Lost too. We all wish we didn't have to stay on his good side. Riptide is a top-down society for no violence, even down to some of its plants. All from our species need to escape from it. All of our species need to escape from it. You really create a multi-species society. You speak different languages, and some of them don't even speak at all. Maybe I was unclear. I meant to say that our society is one massive symbolic relationship spread all across the land. That's great on its own, but when it's built on violence, the Tarkus is at the top, and then society becomes a frightening and terrible one. I guess it's pretty normal for different species to be in a symbiotic relationship. It's just the scale here that's unusual. Just like ants and aphids, they use the ants to guard them from their predators. So they'll wreck plants if you just leave them be.
なるほど。
I learned something today. You're not just a side master. You're highly knowledgeable too. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I am a farmer. Oh, farmers are amazing. Okay, I get it now. I've heard the full story. I thought the fruits and veggies you brought seemed odd, but now it makes sense.
うーん
What do you mean? They all look tasty and safe to eat. Wouldn't you give your friends food? As they'd if there was something wrong with it? You're much better off growing food on flat lands near water like here, not way up there. Growing enough water would be a huge pain. And yet this village, or I guess residential district, has plentiful fields despite it being close to the water. See, because this area is contested and dangerous, it does happen near water. This area must be a den of predators. Water would allow for a large-scale field, but they attract wild beasts, and the beasts here are violent on a different level. That's very impressive. I won't even try to dispute that. It's how top-down societies stretch beyond the natural world. They exist within our clans, with us attempting controlling the safe areas, while the blameless adorn our fortress near the water. You seem like a pretty decent one for a temper. Just handing out what must be a mere childish. You brought the best picks. I agree. You have to be a good person if you help others regardless of their standing and situation. Thank you. Stay here and eat with me for a change. For I know you're busy, but now and then can't hurt, right? Your travelers are welcome too.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. We wouldn't let your offer go waste. Oh, in that case, we can help out. Sorry about that. Did you go get firewood then? Some of the trees in the area are just right for it.
わかりました。
Okay. Oh, but don't you need the logging skill or the specialized techniques they enact with large harvesters down to trees? Don't worry about that. Everyone's running them up has done so much damage to them that you find scraps all over the place. Sounds like we'll be fine then. Okay, we'll be on our way. Yes, you two need to relax after such a stressful hectic day. I know you never seem to run out of energy, but promise you will, okay? Okay. Got search for firewood. Look everywhere. But hey, nothing. I'm good to make here firewood. And look for them little black spots. What's let's look for this now. That'd be nice. Let's take it easy. We didn't nearly die today. Yeah. What is it? What's wrong? Something suddenly hurt? I don't know. I'm okay. Sorry, I'm scared. Veins just got in my eyes. Maybe they're longer than normal since they just dried off.
ごめん。
And they got wet because of me. Sorry about that. Oh, I know. Hey, you sit here. I'll trim your veins for you.
任せてよ。
Leave it to me. I've done this plenty of times before. You're such a beauty. I bet veterans would look great on you. Okay, all done. Here, take a look. See what you think. Look at this and no more annoying hair in front of my eyes. Thank you. It's so well cut. Did you used to do this for a living or could hairdressing be your family business?
ううん。
I was kind of complicated, but before I came to the floating castle, I couldn't go to set up for hairdressers. It was the same way. So we used to cut each other's bangs when they got long. And sounds like you haven't had an easy life either. Sorry to bother you while you're resting, but I have a request for you, for the two of you.
うん。
This should be enough, right? Let's start heading back. You ever together firewood? Wonderful, thank you so much. I know this be quite rural out here. You outsiders, but please make yourself at home. Our fun. Like I said, the temperature originates from the various goals we played as and these are named the tempered artisans to create blades and four components of four components of a sword. And then now they've been the stars. Figures are responsible for mining ore. Process can't even begin without them, so they too have a strong position in society. Birds once sold equipment to the forces that needed it. Their descendants are lower ranked, but still above people like me. Finally, we adorn come from artisans who decorated equipment, but unlike tempered, our work doesn't affect performance. So, while professional designers are incredibly valuable, though, especially in the gathering of the artisans, like people of Wild F. What about the traders? You can't sell to anyone if you're here. So wouldn't that make them, well, the same as you? I can't say it in public. Yes, you're right. They, yet they're good talkers by trade, and they've used that to maintain their position. The beasts who lived here are wily, despite not speaking our language. We give them sacrifices in exchange for them not wiping us out. Traders take credit for this system and protect their standings to keep them from being sacrificed as badly. We're not smooth talkers. But is this for experts at creating swords, not wielding them? So I was hoping to get good opinions from all of you. If you're okay with the one-handed swordsman opinion, sure. I mean, you can swing a sword with. I mean, can you swing a sword this big even using both hands? You have experience across the sword with Tarkus. So it had to be you. I needed you to be the one to look at this blazing sword. Blazing sword. The name comes from the blade that appears in one of our clan's fairy tales. It said an ancestor held a sword long ago. one still as hot as a blaze even after it was finished. It sliced steel dragon scales like like paper, and safe to vanquish toxic dragons. There are a lot of fables that tell of it. One says that it was even so powerful that it could even split open the earth. Of course, these were likely all embellished by our clan's artisans, as the blades symbolize the craft of blacksmithing. Eventually, those hoping to unravel the methods of the time appeared along with new inventors and paradox thinkers. They all attempted to create the blazing sword in their own ways, and now the name has a broader meaning. It has come to a primary meaning, a weapon that is the ultimate expression of the craft lived by an artisan of this land. So this is my blazing sword, a dragon slaying blade that would save our nation by freeing it from the terrible worm that is Tarkus. Inspired by dragon slaying legends I created after figuring out the height and weight needed to cut down a dragon from the tails. I'm sure someone strong enough can use it if you run the numbers. But still, I think you have a hard time against Tarkus with it. He's incredibly quick on top of his strength, and his reaction speed is what's scariest of all. Even his vision. He saw my blade coming. So how do I put this? Maybe a blade capable of trumping him with techniques is better than one that overpowers him with force. Sorry to be vague. I think you should ask Ado about dragon slaying weapons, not me. Yeah, I think it's time to rely on Professor Ado. He's the dragon slayer pro after all. I hear she could feed not one but two after dealt killing blow both times. What? I never heard of any farmer like that. Are you all like this on the outside? Is it a fierce jungle ruled by violence out there? I don't want to hear it coming from someone who lives in this place. Now. No, it's just that Ado is special and unique and exceptional and one of a kind. Why, she's the strongest farmer I know. Okay, I like that. Sounds like you're really good. Come on, keep going. The ultimate farmer. The dragon slaying scythe master. 30 minutes later. You was the legendary lady of the side. Hold on, I admit this sounds good, but hasn't. I work for myself, nobody else. So I guess the door will fight live with a group. But I can't believe you two just went half an hour. Were you a comedy doer or something in the past? The rebellious rancher. Enough said already. This is no time for that. Well, I agree with you. Even the most powerful lady is useless if you can't hit your target with it. And if you're gonna make weapons for this showdown, isn't that at all the more reason to do it yourself? That what the temper do? No. Yes, but I can't believe the wild elf and the temper, which is to say my father is head of the obedient. Especially when the dragon slaying sword I want to create, together with the fact that I am his daughter, he'd never overlook it. That's why I keep it hidden here, slowly working on it each time I've managed to come this far without being discovered. You there, Fur? Dinner's ready. Oh, what a face. Let's eat. If plan to stay here a little longer, would you mind telling me more about the outside world?
任せてよ
No problem. If you've got any questions, just ask away. Thank you. I've heard a bit about it ever since Jen first came here. But he'll tell you himself he doesn't know everything. Well, I went to the top of this castle, the 100th floor. I don't want to brag, but I know more places than him. I've got great stories. I traveled the other world before this to come to you. It's so I can tell you about those who are like the capital. The country with the capital called Hari. I hope you seem to be enjoying this food. Please help yourself some more. Sorry, it's been so long since I've had these vegetables. The farm has been so much work for fruit plants for a while now. It may taste tastier and easier to grow vegetables common places met, but some people prefer the heirloom vegetables they grew up eating. They're being cut off for so long must mean these plants now have maintained their old nostalgic shape. What is it? Oh, nothing. I imagine that you're about the same age as us, yes. Oh, you know, Ada's a farmer, right? That's why it's designed by a farmer. I should have been going to the salt team. It means getting to eat veggies from all over. It's wow, the outside world is full of so many strange and unusual things. Mark told me that they saw game of vegetables in town the other day. I'd really like to try those one day. Game of vegetables. I heard a term from the local dialect. I learned that it means object with bright rainbow colored glow. And 40s on 70s. Our words of what estate. But instead of having to take that message out in the middle of our conversation.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all, but is everything okay? I just hope it's not an emergency. I won't worry about that. It was when we will be risky to keep us fine, but now they're in a complicated situation. Well, that's what's happening. You never imagined there was anything past the volcano event, so now what? Going to keep surveying the isolated district. I said we're fine on manpower for now, since I imagine we will need a bit longer. And also I get the feeling that Yuki won't be able to just ignore the people of the isolated district. Next day somewhere in Riptide, the isolated district on 7th floor, the adorned residential district. And you'll be staying here a bit longer, so please feel free to use this unoccupied house.
ありがとうございます
Thank you so much. It feels like we just started in here. I almost feel bad you're doing all this for us. I could offer just accepting this from you. Let me help out with something. In that case, I was about to go gather materials again. Would you be willing to come to us? We're heading to the territory held by a group of scary creatures. I'd feel much safer if you both came along as my guards. We're going on guard duty. Yay! Meanwhile, I overslept. Oh, Yuki, good morning. Nothing. Nothing already. I was wondering what you wanted to do first thing in the morning, but I'd be happy to do this if you want me as a partner. Are you sure though? The screen where keeps us safe inside main settlements, but it would be dangerous if you fight over here. Yeah, I'm sure this is just how it has to go. I feel like I'm going to end up fighting targets again. No, I'm sure I will. I need to put an end to this. I need to get stronger before that time comes. Stronger than before and stronger than him. I know the people here won't have to suffer so much. I'm just violent if I can defeat him, so I can't give up on winning here. If you're that determined, there's nothing for me to say. But now that I know how serious you are about this, I'm not holding back. Got that?
さあ武器
Not
を
a
取って
problem. Now go and get your weapon.
さあ
Wow. The Gathering Quest. I should take knowing that 3 expert warriors are accompanying me. Okay, now just keep going. Let Golden Arm. You can try to see it lately. Never appeared from the time the painted soon, but now. We knew about them, of course. It was there in our ancestry perfect, and we read from them. It was on their journey to this place. There was never a word about worms here. Mineral-type dragons are like carcass, and other land dragons or aquatic and winged dragons that they vie with. But even the winged dragons here shouldn't be capable of flight. One would be noticed in no time at all, but there has never been a sighting. It's like that thing appeared out of thin air, but its body and its violence are very real.
えっと
There's no wind but leaves are floating in the air, and it's golden sand. It's like some sort of dust. One leaves behind a few grains of light here on the surface. They're not poisonous, but we have no idea what they could be.
どうか
It
した
can't be. What is it? We're back for the day of the future. And the woods are on edge because of the Form 2. Start having to get plenty already. Did it not use its wings to fly? This is a lot of story. Am I going around in circles? Apparently I was. Meanwhile, we meet again. What do you want? I'll give you a nice little tip. They sent. Don't get many for the guy people like you know. It's not well I'm telling you this one. Don't mess with any tough guys. There's any tough guys around here if you value your life. Got that? We mean it. I came here just to give you some advice. You better not get involved with the boss for your own sake. Thank you, that was some very valuable advice. Hey, did you hear what we just said?
何熱くなってるんだ
What's got you so active? I'm just taking your advice. You were right after all. Huh? Man, this guy's not making any sense to it.
そうだね
Exactly right. In fact, given my position, I shouldn't be expecting a thing from you. I wouldn't want to break the rule for you either. I said, the advice at times like this go again. Get lost for your own sake.
どうしたんだ
You don't need to run. Was it? Do you not value your life? I mean, assuming you can even get away. Yeah, sorry, can't help you. I wouldn't want to get involved with tough guys like you. My soul was violent. You love doing that, right? It's like you smashed that kid's anvil. So come on, get going. Eat. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Won't be fine enough.
さあ
Hmm?
せや
Focus, focus. Been running through it. Not happening for what you're going to do. First, you're going to know what to do. Not only that same happens to them, right? I'm playing by their rules. What did I tell you? You save their lives and everything else. That's so much the same thing. Just, I'm not here to argue with you. You're too much for me. That nobody deserves to be sure to say that cliche died out a long time ago.
それじゃ
Got it? Then keep my friend. SAO is a role playing game. After all, by them.
ふざけないでよ
Well, after what you did in real tight. That I was done with some trash, not first and like, of course, but don't worry. You know how much I hate people like them. That's exactly what I meant. You could implicate them. That's against the rules. You really think it's okay just because you didn't kill them? You think our boss can't tell what's going on? You're free to treat them as stupid. But don't get me dragged into this, okay? Speaking of dragging me into things, what about that golden dragon? Leave it to me. You made an absurd monster. I'm pretty sure that's what we want, right? That floor boss supposedly where they sought him to be, but in reality, it's our assassin. I made sure it's powerful. It's powerful enough just like the Metal Reaper last time. Punishing it way hard, but not impossible. I don't mean its power, I mean the way you made it think. You know how much our boss hates people who break the rules.
心配しなくてもいいと
Don't worry, I've covered all our bases. You won't get punished as rule breaker. My plan is always in the findings of the rules. Okay, but you take responsibility if something happens. Why are you taking risk trying to act so cool about it or whatever? And just look at how smug you are with your super powerful OC dragon. You must feel great about yourself, almighty GM. You're right, I do. But are you stupid? Next day. I truly mean it. I'm so sorry. It's fine, so please stop apologizing already. Fine, I don't mind it at all, okay?
問題ないよ。
We don't mind it either, and we're of course not angry either. Yeah, there's no reason for you to apologize here. Say nothing of blaming yourself. I mean, it's good to feel responsible, but those tempered acts in an unforgivable manner, they didn't even thank their savior. No, I do appreciate your forgiveness. Please at least allow me to bring the adorned even more food and oil than before. As my apology and said thanks. After you, Yuki and Adio.
ううん。
No. You don't have to worry about this so much. You're so serious about this. I can't allow that, even if you say there's no need for an apology. Not even you can erase my need to show my gratitude. You saved the temper not once but twice. As daughter of the temperance leader, allow me to give you my thanks. Specifically, I want to gift you weapon. Don't worry, I won't make anything half-hearted that would only serve to weigh you down. Though I need to complete the blazing sword right now, I may be able to make one weapon, but not two. How could I fail to thank one of you saviors of the temper? Why, this makes me no better than that group of scoundrels. No, you don't have to worry about this so much. You're so serious about this. If you're going to insist, I guess you might as well make us a weapon. I'm fine, so please just start with Yuki's.
うーん。
Are you sure? But yeah, I'm sure. You're the one who risked her life to chase Tarkus off. I think that clearly gives you priority here. Ado, oh, okay. Let's do it. First, please make my sword. It's day. I knew it.
何かあったの？
What is it? I took your measurements, ran the numbers, and drew you up sketches in the hopes of creating a weapon for you. There's an ore I need to ensure its performance, and it's rare one. Even most diggers won't have any. What do
僕頑張る
you?
よ。
What do I do? Some diggers do. That means you can get it around here. Then I'll go dig some up in that case. I ought to help you out if you're making me a sword. Might take me a bit, since I'm no pro. Oh, do you need to be an expert for this? Not necessarily, but it's found in Europe and it forest, which is just as dangerous as here. I have hoped you'd help me with this. Sword will exist for you alone, so I'll need to base it off a plate with the same size, shape, and weight as its final product. I want you to swing it and check how it feels as I keep shaving it down. I want it to be perfect before starting on the real thing. Like pretty dull work, I mean, I'd say I'm used to dull work myself, but I'm impressed if you go this far. But okay then, in that case, why don't I go and dig up this door? We'll help you. In that case, I'll go too. It'll be easier if the smithing expert is there with you. What? No, but what would be the point in the first place if I made you go through all this trouble, Atlas? Don't worry, fine then. How about we say I'm going to look for some ore, and we might just happen to stumble across what you need too. I'm supposed to be creating a technique from an old scroll, but I need a special ore to do it. One different from your spur. If I pick anything else up on the way, I won't need it. You're just doing me a favor by taking it off my hands. Let's go with that, okay? You're going? If you're going, I'm going too. I'm a knowledgeable local too now. and it's a dangerous area. We can't have anything. We can't have anything bad happen to you. And one more question, and we'll be into the forest. What exactly is this volcanic forest like? It's found at the base of the volcano, of course, but simply it's an ultra risky area that Tarkus calls home. What? So it's full of monsters that are even stronger than the ones here? This place must almost sound safe in comparison. I wouldn't say that. You do have to stay on alert, but Tarkus is the only unusual strong monster, so they can all ignite. What does that mean? Defeat them once and they get mad and are in a super enhanced state. I think you said you fought one before. It's a monster only skill. Their will to live and kill can move their steel bodies, draw out their strength, and make them fearless in the face of foes. They undergo an explosion of physical strength as their rage meets their bodies, their blood hardening their bodies and numbing all pain. Arrows seem to stand still in the air, and they can run 1,000 miles without feeling short of breath. It is how they explain it. It's really just an activated buff skill that refills HP, boosts attack, prevents and agility, and grants super armor. Of course, Lapis and any others who live in this world understand it as the power of rage, or a kind of mind over matter situation. That's why I'm trying to avoid saying anything awkward around people like her. Keep armor and look. Let's say buff. Or local dialect I was just explaining. It makes to them. Think you could tell them more? And our ancestors. Ricker it seems not all the creatures here could ignite when we first arrived, but they were eventually replaced. All those who could come out, came out of on top, and the ability became the minimum requirement to survive in these lands, it seems. Speak of the devil. Our eyes met. Tarkus. Huh? It ignored us. Maybe it wasn't interested in fighting because it was busy enjoying a drink of water. Exactly, for now at least. It doesn't want to waste its time on us, not because it's drinking water though. It's because there's something around that's a lot scarier than we are. And they're watching. They might go after us next. We have to run now. Okay, we should be fine for now. So they'll probably come back. We'll stay here for too long. Right, I guess it lives here. But maybe it won't once it sees all this carnage. I kind of feel bad. It struck right up to the blaze while it lit out. Oh, it's coming back, I'm certain of that. It's just an average day here. As you see, this place is unstable. You might see eruptions, volcanic bombs, and even avalanches of lava at any moment. Flying projectiles are like a natural anti-air defense, making it off limits to winged dragons, I hear.
えっと
What? But I saw a monster that looked just like one while we were on our way here. Oh, that must have technically a winged dragon, but those seem to have adapted to the volcanic force as they evolved. They have wings, but they're known as ground power sources. They're ground fighters like Tarkus, and they're better runners than flyers. As for an aquatic dragon, just the impact of the lava bomb on a riverbed can do them in. It's like the place is minded. It's like the place is minded, and they can't handle it. You got to be a pretty freak. You to be pretty big freak who want to live here. Isn't that thing strong enough to eat and drink wherever it wants? It's worth it to live here, even if it isn't easy. While it is the strongest monster in a Riptide, it's also the most cowardly. It's challenged every hour on the day by another after it's thrown. The moment it steps into the ancient grove, that must be exhausting. I said it's been coming to the grove a lot lately. It's smart enough to talk with Yuki, so I don't see it wandering in for no good reason. Did something just have happened? We're here. This is the place. We're close to the volcano. While this mat might be a force, it's still full of ore. It's seen steady streams of volcanic projectiles and lava flows for so long that the ground is practically volcanic rock now. Let's take our time in mind. Yes, let's. Also, please do be attentive to any noise. Volcanic projectiles could come flying in at any moment, so be careful on what's ahead if you hear explosions or any whistling. Let's mind put on high alert. Third quest. Something. Wasn't the ore you were looking for? It's kind of pretty, but at the same time, it's not. Flames. Wasn't the ore you were looking for? Yeah, find the ore you were looking for. Let's go. We found it. Meanwhile,
Yeah. See ya. Ta.
a lot better. Already. We're almost to doing the correct, aren't we? So yeah, it's almost done. A little more off to do up. I might need one more overall to balance it perfectly. Amazing. I know you're an expert with the sword, but you're still amazing, even if you weren't. Some Templars are good at using swords themselves, but you're on another level entirely. You just have so much real experience. We had someone with your skills in our clan. Well, no, that's not it. We're masters. Even if amateurs use our weapons, we just need to make them even more impressive so that amateurs can fight like experts. As masters, we should be able to fix any fundamental flaws. That's what makes a master. Nobody, not even me. But nobody did, not even me. Being friendly with the Adorn, working as part of the resistance, everything that I'm doing here, I'm just acting like I'm one with the same side as left than the others. I'm not doing anything to solve the underlying problem. I wonder if that makes me just as guilty of treating the Adorn the way the other Temper do. So about the reason why I come to was after they even explained this. Put it simply, I was like part of a treatment for an illness, a severe disease that I'd normally have trouble just getting out of bed. But thanks to the amazing doctor and incredible magical technology, I'm now able to go places like Kiel and the Floating Castle. I'm able to run around with a healthy body like this. Thanks to them, you get it for you've seen it for yourself. What? You were sick? Yuki? Don't worry, it doesn't spread easily. I'm not sick when I'm in this world. Thanks to the magic, you're safe around me. People in my hometown didn't understand that. I'm from a country with advanced knowledge of medicine and other fields, and we have systems used to spread that knowledge to children. But even as adults use those systems to explain that my disease doesn't spread easily, people wouldn't understand. And because of that, the prejudice and discrimination was horrible there. There were even times when I had to leave where I was. It was a kind of senseless violence that came down on me from people I couldn't speak to, people who wouldn't even understand. So yes, it may have been my illness that attacked me first. Those people I should have been able to talk to and connect with were controlled by this violence. Having a fellow human being use such senseless violence on me was every bit as scary as my disease. Darkness wills senseless violence too. Its heart and mind are built in different ways from ours. So do the people who want to run away from it, or see it and get the mistaken idea that they can treat the Adorns in any way they want. Those kinds of violence are just as ghastly and terrible as each other. That's what's really scary about violence is how it breeds violence. So I guess, yeah, I'm sure it's the people in this world like you, sir, people who stand up to violence and reject it. That's what lets me keep going. You saved me at the very least, so Have some confidence. Okay, it's okay. Yuki,
僕頑張るよ
come on, let's get back to making this model. Alright, audio and the others made. I come back with more ore than you could ever use.
やせやた
Thank you so much. Great, we almost have everything we need. All that's left is that's it over there. A slab of the ore that might be be enough on its own. Let's dig it. Let's dig. It's time to get digging. The blacksmith time. Let me help you. This board, one of those projectiles that come flying from the air. That's right. Or I'm after it. It's found deep inside the volcano. It gets covered by minerals that melt more easily before getting sent during the eruption in the core of those volcanic bombs. So the ore I'm looking for isn't this huge slab, it's buried inside of it. It's rare to find a package that's this big. It's definitely our lucky day. It's so blue and pretty. And the way it's clean with so many colors too. Just feel like a lucky almond gamer indeed. That's right, the way it glows is truly a gamer. As gamer as it gets. Why do they know about the concept of gamer anything? You know this is your fault, brother. Why did it turn out like this? I know I said we were going to quit and go back to it later on, but I'm in the mood to continue, so let's continue on. Dave lived in the Red District on the 17th floor somewhere in the Dawn Residential District. Okay, I see. I thought you were using one odd punching method, but I never imagined it would come out as hard with a pattern like that. I really like the flash of blades like this. I've never seen this pattern before. It was popular in the past or something. Almost like I dripped onto the surface of water. Maybe I'm being too outspoken here, sorry. It almost feels like a waste though. We did all that work to get the slash pattern, but it's all come off during the fight. Oh, no need to worry about that. His technique covers that problem as well. Design says just struck us the blade. Seriously? You adorned are incredible. Thank you. This is a hardened method found in my ancestors' scrolls. What a big lost method. So I had to rediscover it myself. They're amazing Bacchus, innovating new techniques. It's hard to so is bringing back lost technique in its own way. Thank you. You wouldn't be wrong to say that this is all just a waste. It can't defeat any enemies or defend anyone. I mean, people are free to think whatever they want. Personally, I like to say it's worthwhile. There's no reason for you to be down on it. I may be a farmer, but even I appreciate ways that act. But also act as an accessory. And actually, I am technically a noble too. What? Sorry, I didn't tell you sooner. I was born a farmer, but I was someone survivor in my village before getting adopted by nobles. So legally speaking, I'm a child of nobles. The eldest daughter of the former disciple king, Happy Mon, family. What? I never realized if you were no. Can't believe how rude I've been to you. It's not a big deal, really. Anyway, right now I'm just a mere traveling farmer who's also works with the assault team. I see. In other words, you're now a noble farmer and a farmer who's part of the band of heroes known as the assault team, the master of the sides and dragon slaying traveler. What are you doing coming up with my resume? You're making me sound like some kind of mythical weirdo. What kind of person was that? Anyway, alright, it's me. Anyway, since I'm also a noble, I do happen to know some knights. They differ their mass product swords and lances with uniques. They don't have love using them. Some even feel attached to them. Even farmers where I'm from will decorate their tools as heavy as they are. I've seen lots of times where it gives them the motivation to really get out there and farm. I know just how important looks can be. But dogs say you of all people shouldn't be so down on your own work. You're amazing. Kinds of work they adore and do might only affect our emotions, but emotions do matter. Humans are the ones using these blades after all, not machines. It's human nature to be driven by the way we feel, so being able to control someone's emotions is incredible. You should be proud. I'm so happy to hear you say that. Thank you so much. But, 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 but my technique will never create the dragon slaying sword we need to defeat Tarkus. I could never make a sword that will save our nation the way that Fur is trying to do. It's okay, Lapis. That doesn't make you any less outstanding. You see, I also understand that terror being ruled by a dragon. My hometown was taken from me by a horrible, wicked dragon. But after all it had done to me, I still chose the path of submission. I served that dragon. I defeated him only because Barter and the others came to our dragon lord city and fought alongside me. Even the resistance is helping you the way you refuse to give up and carry on old techniques is so admirable in comparison. The simple fact that you adorn, don't give up and find safely in submission the way I once did is respectable in its own. I understand you are not wanting to hear someone yelling at you to have confidence after all the struggles you've been through. So in your place, this dragon slaying scythe master, fearless peasant, will prove it herself. I'll be right back to it. A few days later, it's done. A sword made just for you. Thank you. Wait, what? You said this sword is. This is a sword, right? Brian chasing it. The black Damascus metal on the blade. The sword is. Magazi. Why though? I thought the sword I created in order to count with one uniquely yours, so I arrived on this one. Try using it on this iron plate. Oh, okay, cutting through a plate. This stick won't be easy though, but I'm sure I can split it in two pieces with one of your masterpieces. Instead of splitting it, try using your specialty a flurry of flashes. Once you do, well, the result will say it all.
わかった
Okay, first, here I go.
さあ
Well, this is incredible. The blade seems to get hot, and without steam as it gets flashing normally, for it to suddenly get sharper and it cuts straight through that plate. I got the idea from the legend of the blazing sword. I made sure that impact and friction causes it to heat up until it's red hot. That's why it cuts through it so easily and steam continuous impact is needed to heat the blade, which requires its user to have a raging offense and impenetrable defense. I originally planned to make it with an alloy of the sword and flint steel created with the rare orphan of volcanic forest. But while the sword steel made the blade sturdier, it couldn't hit the temperatures needed when using it in real battle. The opposite was the problem too. Using a lot of the flint steel made it ignite more easily, but it was prone to breaking and bending. I tried again and again, but never was able to perfect it. Just when I was feeling stumped about how to make these opposite qualities coexist, I recalled a story you told me. I tried imitating the sword you spoke about using the city called Cairo Himara. That was thin but sharp, neither breaking nor bending. I'd also heard that Lapis had just recreated a secret technique, so I got her to help me. She used the pattern technique that I created to burn the flint steel into the sword's blade. It meant not having to make it from an alloy. Now that it was made of nothing but sword steel, I could stand it. It could stand up with such intensive heat. Along with that, the flint steel being exposed like this meant it would heat up faster and with more intensity. Wow, you would as a blacksmith really are amazing. But you said you went through lots of prototypes to get to this. I hope you didn't use up all the ore you had saved just for me. Don't worry about that. I had more stockpile than I could ever even hope to carry myself. So it was enough.
そんな
What you mean? Oh, you did that for me? I'm so sorry. You knocked it down to the blazing sword. You were making just to create this sword after all the work you put into it. I could have known. I guess the sword wasn't as strong as you would have. Sharp instincts too. It's fine. What the sword needs right now, and a sword that can be wielded by a friend, not one without any known wielder. Even if I managed to complete that sword, it's possible that it would have just collected dust and unused. As the resistance, we've told our leaders that we need to head for the new lands, using the volcano's new path to the outside world. But aside from the leaders of the Adorn, all the obedient are against it. They say it's unknown and dangerous out there. They say we should be persecuted all over again and that we're looking for an easy escape. That risks us finding ourselves at square one. I don't think so, though. Trying to solve our problems by heading for a new world isn't the same as running away. But even if it was, running away to ensure a better tomorrow, it is its own way of fighting. At least that's what I want to believe. It is. I ran from persecution and discrimination, people. But that's why I'm here now, where I've made such close friends. I have you and your friends to thank. Meeting you and hearing your stories gave me the courage to want to take a step outside, which is why I don't need that sword any longer. Running is our battle now. Oh, that's not it. I needed that sword for this very moment. It had finished playing its role. It took on a new one. So from now on, that sword, Simen Agashi, is my blazing sword. A few days later, kind of feels like we've only been here for so long, cuz, with me. Sorry to drag you into what just my personal business. Hey, it's fine. We're on a mission to investigate a land that even the assault team didn't know about, so take advantage of it. And you know we're making some progress on mapping this place out. You, I will meet again. Don't mind me. Keep going about your business.
それじゃ
I don't know about Naughty, but my policy is not to intervene. See you around. Wait, right. I wanted to ask you something. Why did you help those people now that I think about it? You're here in the Adorn district. You know about the awful things they did. I guess it was a spur of the moment thing. If your instincts told you to save them, oh well, but you need to clean up your mess. You don't want to do it out in the open, just ambush them in the forest. It's easy to blame it on the one of the monsters out there. What are you trying to say? We've heard about how awful they are, but why should we have to do something like that? I think I'm being pretty clear here. All I want to say is that you need to take responsibility for your actions. Can you give us a little more than that? I don't know if you're trying to act cool or something, but we already saved him. You saved the lives of the dangerous pests who deserved extermination out of momentary pity. That's not what I call responsible. Those vermin deserved to die there. But not only did they make you snap judgment to save them, you failed to fix your own mistakes.
そんな
I can't stand discrimination or persecution either, and there are some things I never allow. But still, calling them vermin, that's what they are, plain and simple. They commit evil without even realizing that what they are doing is wrong. You could never hope to educate them. They instinctively do harm, and words can't reach them. The very definition of vermin, I'd say. And if they're pests, not humans, they need to be exterminated before they harm any humans. You do not rid villages of any wild beasts that attack them. You do right, so you agree that it's right to put these kinds of animals down. Hey, y'all, thank goodness. Dan, are you okay? What's happened? Why are you so hurt? Terrible. The obedient. They decided to attack out of nowhere. They saw how I pushed through more more irritated and panicked, attacking the adorned homes and kidnapping Lapis. He's not the only one either. They took them all to Tarsus' den and, and plan on offering them all up as sacrifices. What did I tell you? This is what happens when you don't do your duty. You don't always get a second chance to make things right. The responsibility to run away from may end up failing, falling on others. Remember, this is what I told the assault team on the 31st floor.
それじゃ
Speaking of things I've already told you, my boss is not going to intervene since you around. Wait, if you feel any shred of responsibility, go ahead and say that girl Lapis. Goodbye then. Wait, you need to worry about the others right now. Let's hurry up and meet with Barter and then storm that lizard's den. Get ready to go to the boss fight. Here we go.
まさか
There they are. Look over there. Please put these steps first, please. You know, with girls in their soft life, they aren't you like you have others. Please, so please calm your rage. No. Let's stop.
僕が行く
I've got this. What now is the what have you done? Do you think you're doing? This is your hope to apologize for our outrageous behavior by offering you sacrifice. This is your fault. It's all your fault. Not only did you affront or talk us, now you fan the flames of his anger. Finding or talk, we offer these lawless slaves as well. Please accept them as you would an appetizer and let's hear it, Tarkus. Let's set the stage for you, Nisi. Get ready to head towards the boss fight, I do believe.
やっやっやっやっやっやっさあまだ戦えるからやっせやまだ戦えるから
That's Tarkus, sir.
これで終わりよそこまだ戦えるからやっいけまだ戦えるから
あとは任せろ。
戦
Here we go. We're going into cutscene. Right? That's believing her now. We all know that she can do it. No targets. With this time and last time, we fought there are times when I'm not actually sure if what you're doing is really violence. They call you the embodiment of violence here. That doesn't feel like what you're doing. How do I explain it? When you attack others, it's not because you want them to cry or feel pain or to get some weird thrill out of it. I do need to fight to defeat you in order to put an end to this senseless violence that brings so much sorrow to the people here. But before I take your life, won't you at least tell me what your violence is for? I know it's not just for violence's sake. Sorry, you seem to understand a bit of our language, so I thought maybe I'd be able to do the same with you, but your cries just don't make sense to me. Then again, there are times when I don't understand that fellow human words. Lots of them. So if two humans aren't always able to communicate, even when they use the same language, how could I hope to do so with you? There is not one way other than you and I flash blades as swordsmen and come to an understanding with each other in the end. Those fangs and tusks are your swords, aren't they? Which makes me think we can understand one another through battle. I'm sure you'd say the same. There's a reason I have to keep surviving. Let's give this our all. We both have a good reason to. So you do. So you understand. Thank you. Here goes. That's Yuki's new sword. Why does it back damage her black dust so far when she hits? Isn't it dust normally red? It's so hot, her red hot blade instantly chars any flesh and blood that goes flying. That's why you don't need bleed from its cuts. And what it sends soot flying, not blood. Sumigaki means ink wash, but this is more like soot wash. Well, maybe that's not the best nickname, especially when the black dust in the wind really doesn't look like a stream of ink. Now it's time to end this battle at last. Oh, maybe not, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't worry. That's how you're going to be. I've still got plenty more to do to give to. Yeah. Gonna keep it because if this will keep going. Those are good defensive attacks, and they've been fighting so hard. One more hit should take either of them out so wide. The reactions are so fast that they're dodging me at the last moment. This swings hits so glancing blows thanks to their speed. Could it be that they're both so desperate to live that they're able to stay standing when anyone else would have collapsed? No, but you're going to lose if things keep going this way. Why don't you say that? Carcasses and rape no amount of pain make it lose heart. You can't make it surrender or stop in any way at all. Beating it isn't about making it feel pain or exhaustion. You just have to destroy its body entirely. It's not about killing, it's about utter destruction. That monster won't stop any other way. And that Kentucky just has to go in for one big assault. There's a reason they call her the, the absolute sword. No, there's not enough heat. I'm confident I give her a good sword, but her opponent's body with its hard scale and time in this hot forest is too much. Beating the steel with that barrage of attacks is enough to win most battles, but not to destroy this opponent's body. There has to be a way. Well, there is one. The raging offense isn't enough. He just needs to add an impenetrable defense on top. That's impossible. It's attacks. It's so flashy. But clash the lights cool. Even if you couldn't hope to defend against those. Ah, Yuki really are a tough one. Best to live. I'm going to live here. Personally, it seems that you and I still can't understand one another. And so, yeah. To be able to win, you avoid this next one. Well, I guess this is for the both of us. Here I come too. It's time to finish this. Like this. Figuring out you just wanted to live in peace. All you wanted was for nobody to threaten you. That's so hard to make that happen. Do not have the will, you're going to get here. And that's why you became so strong. Then became so strong that you didn't need to feel that others only grew more violence to you. But it must have been awful. But now, wow, you're still holding its ground. You. That played it good. Played so to the very end. Know what left said? This is more like the paint rock the fourth soil. And his sword is high as hers, yet all around the place is one to naturally listen their feelings. That said, it still wouldn't move an inch if a plain human went wild on top of it. But what about as we look close to a huge lizard like that thing? And stomp around and rage to go to that good, really good way. when you think about that way, the blazing sword did exactly what Tails told. It was so powerful that it split open the earth. But, but does that mean we defeated it at last? How could it mean anything else? I just thought we was like through half of the forest. Through half the forest worth of burning trees flew to the ground and got buried by a mountain of felled timber. It was stretched while being heavily wounded and found itself in the middle of a mountain fire after all the trees acted as kindling. A fitting end for Epicode's strongest. It's hard to imagine a funeral any grander than that. That was the first one, but I won. Yes, you did, Yuki. Great work,
お疲
Yuki.
れ様。
Yes, same to all of you. Okay, guys. We're at 2 hours into this video. I am going to end it here, and we'll start
ソー
up.
ドアートオンライン
We'll get another one
聞いて
going
く
here
ださっ
soon.
た。
But I'll catch you all later. Don't forget, drop subscribe, drop comment, drop a like on the video. Thank you all very much. Bye.